Hey folks, good to have you back again. This is Grandpa Roy filling in with Grandma Rose on Grandma Rose's Open Pantry YouTube channel. And we try to show you healthy food every day here. So glad you could make it again today. Let me give you a report on Grandmama Rose. Yesterday, her insurance approved her MRI. You know, you have to wait till the insurance approves it. So her insurance approved it. So she called the MRI office, and they didn't have any openings. But while she was talking to the girl, another lady walked into the scheduler and said, "We just had a cancellation for in the morning." So yesterday when she called, she got an appointment for this morning for her MRI. May have told you that yesterday after she got it, but she did. We went this morning. The RI went well. She didn't get to suffering while she was in that machine. So we're really thankful for that, and to the Lord for continuing to heal her. She's improved. She's behind the camera again today. Sort of think she might be able, excuse me, to make a video maybe tomorrow. So the Lord is so good to us, and the doctors and nurses and all those people who dedicate their life for our benefit and go to all those years of school. I don't care if they make money, I'm glad, because I didn't go 10 or 12 years to school to help them. They did that for me. So God bless them, and God bless you. Well, this will be part 3 of the craving killers. As you know, we all get cravings sometimes. You want to plug that microphone in, honey?
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
turn the light on?
Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm not used to all
That's
this.
perfectly all right. If I can get through this
Okay.
without forgetting half of what I'm supposed to do, I'll be real happy. But
All
anyway, so we've given you several craving killers that you can use at home to just sort of kick cravings out of the house when you're trying to watch your carbs, and you just got to have something different. So if you watch part 1 and part 2, it's called the craving killers, the low carb cravings killers. But today I want to show you, I'm just going to do one quick one, but the others have been solid foods. This can be used as a liquid, hot or cold, or it can be frozen, sort of like an icy. So, but in either case, this to me is my supreme craving killer. It'll keep you satisfied for a half a day if you will just use this. And it's very simple to make. It's got, in its basic form, it's got no sugar chocolate syrup. It's got peanut butter. It's got banana flavoring. It's got some stevia, and it's got milk. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. Now, rather than use the milk, if you're, as far as glycemic load, the milk is fine. So with Rose and I, it's fine. But if you're really a carb counter and just are not going to use milk because of that, then get you some heavy whipping cream and use half water, half whipping cream, and make your milk for this dish, and you'll sidestep the carbs. The glycemic load of the milk, the cup of milk for us, is the same as no carbs, because it doesn't have the effect of carbs on the body because the body can't digest it that well. So in any case, if you want to know how we know about the GL, this little book here, and I'll step over here and I'll hold it for you a second. Can you see that and read that real well?
Yep, the glycemic load counter, a pocket guide to GL and GI values for over 800 foods.
That's right.
Yep.
And it's by Dr. Mabel Blades. Now, there's lots of these out there. There's lots of books. There's lots of experts. But you have to come to something as your standard, or you're just going to be spinning around and around and following this person's advice and following that, and you never know really what you're achieving. So we recommend this one because we chose it, and it stays, and it measures the glycemic load per 100 carbs, per 100 grams of a food. Now, 100 grams is roughly 2/3 of a cup. 2/3 of a cup, just a little over a half of a cup. And usually, if it's liquid or it's got lots of water in it, that's going to be the equivalent. But all you have to do is look in here in these pages, and it'll tell you, for example, that a banana has a glycemic load of 12, which that's pretty high. But it also tells you that blackberries right here has a glycemic load of 2. Now, that's 2 for 2/3 of a cup. So you can put blackberries in here for free. You can put strawberries. You can put raspberries. Any of the berries. They're mostly about 2 GL. So it helps you understand what you're doing and what you can and can't do in mixing foods and stay low carb. But this is very simple to do. So let me just start by saying we'll add the milk. This is 1 cup of milk, and this is regular milk, not half and half or anything like that. This is just regular milk. Now, what we do next is we put into that 1 cup.
Use your red one so you can give them.
You want to dip? You want them to see me dip a tablespoon?
Yeah.
All right. So into this cup, and just hang with me now. This turns out really good. I know some people who make peanut butter ice cream, and it's wonderful, but the way they make it, you can't eat it if you're low carb. So that's 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons. So we just put that in there. Put that on the side. So set that aside over there. Now, we're also going to need, and I'll just use a spoon for this. We're going to need a teaspoon of banana. Now, for the, let me see, I need 1.5 teaspoons. Tablespoons, rather. I'm always saying one thing. There goes some chocolate. I'll get it later. All right. Need 1.5 of chocolate. And of course, this is sugar-free chocolate syrup, so we're not adding any sugar. Now then, I need stevia. All right, and on the stevia, I need 1.5 teaspoons of stevia. When I made this recipe up for this purpose, so I could have something that's 1, that's a half, in 1 cup.
Talk a little louder.
That's 1.5 teaspoons of stevia for 1 cup of mixture. So, and that's all there is to it. Now, if you wanted to add some fruit, you could. These are basically 2 carbs for all you could put in there. Or if you used less than 2/3 of a cup of these, it would only be 1 carb. The banana is about a carb per slice, a GL per slice if you were going to use banana, because banana is high in GL. It has so much sugar in it. Banana is one of those that you just don't eat a lot of. Now, so now we've got our mixture, and we can sort of stir some of that in. But it's not going to, the peanut butter isn't going to mix. The rest of those ingredients will mix a little bit, but the peanut butter won't mix until we heat it. So let's pop it in the microwave so we can turn this into a solution. We're going to start with 2 minutes in the microwave because you actually have to melt the peanut butter to get it to blend into the mixture. So we'll just leave that in there for 2 minutes and I'll be back in a second. Now, word to the wise, Rose told me I'm not smiling enough, so I'm going to try to. I get so serious in what I'm doing. And, all right, the peanut butter is not really melted yet. I'll try to whisk it and see if it will, but I doubt that it will. It's going to take a little more.
I don't know. I see the steam coming off of it.
One thing you don't want to do, I can tell you, you don't want to kill it in the microwave because it'll just boil out. I boiled milk out before when I put it on too long. Usually it's after Rose told me to use fewer minutes and I put more on there. Yeah, but I finally learned. Now this is
2 minutes should be plenty.
Yeah, this is blending in nicely, but some microwave settings are a little different than others. So now, as always, you always do the final testing before you quit seasoning. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, I'm gonna hit it with just a little more
Yeah, just eyeball it.
chocolate syrup. Yeah, you can do that when you're doing your final testing. And
at home, you don't have to measure. You put a little bit, you taste. You put a little bit more, you taste.
so I'm gonna go another half a teaspoon on this
That was stevia, y'all.
stevia. You want it to sort of kick your flavor a little bit because remember you're trying to fight cravings, so you want something that gives you some zap and excitement in your mouth. Oh yeah, it just needed that little extra.
Now, nobody's going to be drinking this but me and him. So if he double dips and
well, I'm not sure it's going to be
tastes
you
over
and I may drink it all myself.
and
you know?
tastes over the bowl, that's fine. It's just me and him.
All right. So what you can do is, of course, I'll just use the milk cup as a cup, but you can, of course, just pour this in a good cup, drink it hot. It's delicious that way. It's very satisfying. And the peanut butter is just a miracle food as far as satiating appetite. And it's basically 0 GL, 0 carb. There's a little bit there, but it just sort of all comes out in the wash if you study the value of peanut butter. And it really suppresses the carbs in other foods that you eat peanut butter the same way with nuts, but peanut butter does the same thing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show you that, like I said, you can drink this hot. You can put it in the refrigerator.
All right, go ahead.
You can put it in the refrigerator and cool it, or you can freeze it. Now, let me step over here and I'll get one out of the freezer.
He made one earlier to put in the freezer. Elena and Kale are coming to eat with us tonight. And so we put some in the freezer so we'll have a little icy treat after our meal.
And this is the way it's beginning to look. Now, it's not quite frozen all the way to the middle, but it makes a delicious frozen icy. It just depends upon how hard you let it freeze. We're not going to let this really harden into ice. We just want it really like a cold pudding. And now you, all right, let me see if I can do this over the sink. There we go. Now, I forgot to get a cup out. So Rose was nice enough to go get one. So naturally you can put ice in this also if you like, but you can sit it in the refrigerator and just let it get real cold, like cold chocolate milk, or like this, it's like a hot chocolate drink. Whew. That's got a wonderful punch to it. Your craving will be over. You won't need anything to eat till the next meal. So this is what I call my supreme killer, craving killer. And it is. It's just doesn't get any better than this as far as killing your cravings. If you're really looking for something to help you when you're just craving and can't get past it, then pick this up. Now this is 0 GL like it is with no banana. If you wanted to put a couple of slices of banana on this frozen dessert here, you could. One slice, normal slice of banana, about a 1/4 inch thick, has 1 GL in it, so you could use it, sparingly, but add a little fruit to that.
You can make a smoothie out of this.
Yes. Again, this is a recommendation I make for you to try and want you to try. It's really great. It'll get you through when you need something that is extremely good, but extremely low carb.
Now, when Elena and Kale get here after we eat, we're going to wait to end the video because we want them to do the taste test with the icy one.
So we're going to put that back in the refrigerator, and we're going to cut away right now. Thank you. Well, we've got Elena with us. We've got Kale with us again eating, and we're using the
Smile, Kale.
We're using the carb killer, craving killer, as a dessert. They've never had a taste of it before, so we're just sort of letting them tell us how it is. It's like in this state, it's like a frozen icy, and you just crush it up and eat it. It's delicious, but that's my opinion. What do y'all think?
It's really good. You can taste the banana and the peanuts, peanut butter, and it's just chocolatey all wrapped into one.
Okay, Kale.
It tastes like a Reese's with a nice banana flavor. It tastes good.
Oh, okay. All right,
Okay.
Granddaddy, I think this was a hit.
Yep, I think it was good. And food feeds the family feeds the heart, and God feeds the soul. Please click the like button, subscribe, and share this with somebody you know. Thank you.